The Crunchyroll Anime Awards.
Woo-hoo!
The official opinion of the anime community, and everything that happened here this year was correct. And I guess you guys were right. I guess Solo Leveling was the best anime
false
of all time.
Everyone on every single social media platform says justice for Free Ren.
So, guys, let's go around the room. What level out of 1 to 10 of disappointment do you feel, honestly, after seeing everything here? I know that, me and Danny didn't vote, so technically I guess we don't have a say, but you voted. But what level of disappointment did you feel once you saw how it all shook out?
10 being the most.
10 being the most.
I was very disappointed. I think Solo Leveling won too many awards.
Just give me a number.
Shouldn't. Oh.
She was just ready to just go.
I
said, give me a number. We got to see.
I'll give you 10.
Let the crowd know what level we were at in regards to disappointment level.
10.
I was at an 8.
I was a 9.
All right.
I was very
Go ahead, Cook.
I was just so disappointed. Honestly, like, as much as a Solo Leveling, has been enjoyable, I also think it got a extra head up because it was premiering season 2, so people had season 2 in mind, that season 2 is better, but this was judging season 1, and it's like, no, bitch, this is not what this was about. This should have been solely on the first part. If it wasn't coming out at the same time, it wouldn't have won as many. Also, I heavily believe a lot of the children and the younger audience were the ones that voted because they're the ones that have the free time to pay attention to that stuff.
And new anime watchers.
Exactly, new anime watchers. Yeah. So I definitely think that they mass voted it.
They could be old too.
The only thing that I think they genuinely should have won was best action. Cool. I understand. Its action has always been, top tier. Never denied that. And the voice actor, he did a great job for the English dub. Shout out to Alex Lee. He did his thing. But everything else, it won best closing. Are you serious?
Closing song?
Yes.
The fact that any of its music got nominated.
Disgusting. Always a skip.
The music was the worst part.
One Republic was robbed from that Kaiju number 8. It should have gone to
They really
that was a bomb.
They got robbed.
They got robbed to all hell. So highly Solo Leveling, as much as it's a great show, did not deserve all those awards.
I feel like
sorry.
As if the Fast and Furious movie won an Oscar. It's like, what are we doing?
He's like, I never felt so much. He's like, this is crazy, guys.
I like the series.
I think that's what's the funniest because you like the series. And you were the first one. You already read it. Yeah. So when it was coming out, you were like, telling us, yo, this is going to be good shit.
Yep.
I never would have thought we would have gotten here, though.
He said, I'm about to stop promoting certain shit. You got to listen. You got to understand the power you hold.
No, I was very surprised to see that it had won so many different categories.
Can you bring up some of the rest of the categories it won?
Let's do you have any?
Let's do overarching thoughts, and then we'll pick. We'll start to pick at the categories.
Okay.
Because you didn't say every category. You just gave your overarching thoughts.
So for me, just it's very jarring, but. Overall, for me, what it is, it's very telling of the people who voted, the community that is anime community now, and it's just, I'm gonna sound old when I say this, but I hate that anime is so mainstream now. I really do.
I don't sound so crazy when I was trying to say build that wall, huh?
Some of my friends will be like, they'll just ask me hey, how do you feel about that anime is so mainstream now? These are people who have known me since high school and know that back in the day, you were a freak for watching anime, so it's I hate it. I hate that it's so mainstream now.
I wince a little bit because I went to a wedding and one of the guys was there because he knows anime guy, so he's just like, man, I'm watching a lot of stuff. You know what I'm watching right now? I'm really liking it. Solo Leveling.
Oh God!
I just go like this. I was like, yeah, it's good. It's entertaining. It's entertaining. In my head, I'm like, I want to go on a monologue, but I'm not potting right now.
Yeah.
Also, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. He already prefaced with saying, I ain't really watching nothing right now. I'm watching this Solo Leveling thing. It's good. I'm just like, cool. You know what? Go ahead. So I'm not going to rain on his parade. I think the parade that we're trying to rain on here is the people who know better.
Yes.
Who we feel should know better.
Yes.
Because, was I surprised? No. Because I already been fucking acting like a Grinch, complaining about it for so long. Was I disappointed? I was at an 8 because I was like, man, best anime of the year?
Definitely not.
And that's when I said, we
Nope.
don't care anymore.
Nope.
Especially because we already been going on the Mau Mau train.
Yes.
I've been on the Mau Mau redemption arc. Like that would have been my pick. I know we disagreed on who it would have been. Like, but like
Let that be the first category then.
First category. So he won best main character.
And this is up against characters like Mau Mau from Apothecary Diaries.
Yep.
Momo and Okarun from Dandadan. Frieren from Frieren. And probably Kafka Hibino from Kaiju number 8, I'm assuming.
I think he might have been
You
the
know,
other person,
which out of all those characters, now that we've all watched Apothecary Diaries and seeing Mau Mau for like who she is, I just like Sunjin Woo?
Like, really, bitch?
Him?
Do you feel like you turned around on Mau Mau a little bit more?
No, I still believe I would still kept my vote to Momo from Dandadan.
Okay.
I
You
like
stand on business.
yeah, I
respect it. I
like
respect
Momo. Again,
Not even saying you wrong.
you guys haven't seen like again, there's 50 episodes of Apothecary Diaries and only
Yeah.
12 of Dandadan.
Yeah. Well, we can't base it on the future.
But yeah,
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
But
You can't
also,
base
it's
it on the
based on
future.
season 1, not 2.
Yeah, just like Solo Leveling was
Exactly,
too,
right? Yeah. Uh huh. Right.
But yeah, but just like Mau Mau, like you can't compare the two characters. There's so much depth in one.
That was crazy.
So
bro.
much explosiveness and intellect.
My jaw dropped. I said fine. Anime of the year, fine. Character, crazy.
He got no personality. He got no nothing.
He at least had like the nice boy in like the beginning, you know,
Yeah.
the little like nice goofball. But then as soon as he started leveling up,
He became a hot boy.
And I remember I was like, man, I wish he was a little Twinkie
Yes.
longer.
Yeah.
Cause like I like that like softer design, and it went so quick into Edgelord. But these are opinions we've stated
A million
over
times.
across a long time. Check out season 2 of the Moon Piece podcast. And hear all those. We're moving on because it's season 3. You know what I mean?
so obviously we already talked about the fact that it won Anime of the Year, which again is
Boo. Everybody in the comments of Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, so many things are like justice for free, man.
just. I would have rather
Or
given it to
Dandadan.
Red Ranger gets transported to another world
Anything.
over Solo Leveling.
Anything. Did not
Because at
deserve.
least Red Ranger had.
That was from this. That's from this year.
Yeah,
I would have given it to Go-Go Losing Ranger instead.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would rather
I
that.
think
Which is, please catch up.
I need to.
Oh my god.
Really?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
It's crazy right
It's
now.
good.
It's
How many
been
episodes
crazy.
in? How many episodes in?
7.
Okay.
Oh,
I have
yeah,
so much to watch.
yeah.
Okay.
I'll catch up.
Continue.
One that I thought was very funny, and we talked about this briefly already. Best continuing anime
Bro.
series.
Yeah.
Okay, listen.
Going to Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer.
Season
Oh,
4.
I was surprised.
My
Ashura training
days. Oh my mother. Oh. Kimmy, I know you. You know what we gonna say, and you can roll your eyes. This season of Demon Slayer winning over One Piece for continuing series, or anything else that I watched as a continuing series, fucking egregious. Only 2 episodes of this season was worth my time. Everybody's time.
Yeah.
Those first 6 episodes, are y'all serious?
I
Are we talking about the
still haven't
run?
watched it.
You saw how much the internet was glazing One Piece in 2024. Even if you wasn't watching it, we was ODing talking about the animation for this episode, the animation for this episode, the animation for this episode.
And we had the last 4 months off.
We had at least 8 episodes that was more entertaining than that season of Demon Slayer. I said, wow. It's just,
I really just don't think that the older gen like locked it into vote. I really think
It's
so.
not just the older gen though, too. Though they're still all.
well, we're not the
also,
ones I think who would even take the time to vote. You know
That's
what I mean?
what I'm
Older,
saying.
older anime fans.
didn't vote.
Yeah, we didn't even vote.
That's what I'm saying.
Older anime fans, let's just say 30 and up. Most of them don't take the time to leave Crunchyroll reviews.
That's what I'm
or be on the
saying.
internet. Like,
Let's just hold on. Let's just touch on something real quick because I think that this is like a misconception too, and I guess I don't know how true it is, but it's not even just the votes. It's like you take the votes are taken to a panel of judges, and they take that into consideration. But at the end of the day, it is a panel of judges that decides who gets to win in these categories.
it's not what I heard from Glass Reflection and them. I saw a YouTube video. Oh, this is one of the. He's one of the judges. He's one of the oldest. Just shout out to Chili Rex too, because he was one of the judges too. But apparently, the way that everything was amalgamated and like the judges didn't really have that much of a say. on it. Like the votes really did have more. Because if you pay attention to if you actually look at the Crunchyroll Awards and its winners for Anime of the Year since its inception, we're talking about Made in Abyss won one year. Made in Abyss is not a popular anime. Won Anime of the Year because of the story. Devilman Crybaby won those first 2 years of it. And then after that, Demon Slayer, JJK. Every anime that was mainstream shonen won Anime of the Year. Essentially. It no longer became about the story. And also another point that I brought up when we was on the stream, people forget that it's called the Crunchyroll Awards. And it's not called the Anime Awards or some type of different entity that is not a streaming service. Why would an anime that's only on Netflix win?
That's true.
Why would an anime that's only on Hulu win?
That's true.
Why would they want that to win? They gave God the High School Awards. That anime was so there's an agenda. The same way the Oscars and all these other. So take that as well into consideration. But what's another category we was pissed at?
Let's see. Best animation also went to Demon Slayer, which I
Very
think,
beautiful.
Fine.
Very beautiful.
Whatever.
You got to admit that.
I didn't watch it, so I really can't say. But if we're talking about it was just them like training and then some backstory, right? So I'm sure like the animation looked good, right? But like, did they do anything crazy except for the Muzan entrance?
I mean, the Muzan
It's just that. The last two episodes.
The last two episodes were like crazy.
It's disappointing because especially where what One Piece has going right now, they're able to be a lot more creative with the animation choices that they get to do, and they get to go outside the box a little bit more.
Okay.
And so just for me, it was just disappointing to see something like Demon Slayer where like they're just training for most of the arc and we're just getting backstories on a lot of the main characters.
And we're being reasonable here. We're not asking for Anime of the Year. We're just saying continuing series.
Just something.
Something.
So I want to be on the board.
Something, bro. I was like, golly.
So yeah, but animation too. Like, I mean, did it look that much different from something like Frieren?
It looked beautiful. No,
What you mean?
Like
Demon
the
Slayer?
animation.
Slayer?
Oh, listen, bro. Demon Slayer is still in a tier of its own. I'm not arguing about they got it, bro. Like those two
I'm
episodes.
genuinely asking because I didn't watch Demon Slayer.
No. It looked absolutely gorgeous.
You know how Demon Slayer looks, though, bro. You know its reputation. Like those last two episodes.
They cooked.
If we're talking about animation, bro. Those last two episodes, that they got it.
Beautiful.
They got it. Like there's nothing that One Piece did that still is as high. They did maybe more clips, right? They let out more high quality animation episodes, but the peak of those two episodes,
Overcome.
I can't.
Yeah, they overcome it.
Yeah, I only talk about the quality of the story. Like I'm saying, like, hey,
best action went to Solo Leveling again.
Okay, that one was the only one that should have won in the first place. Yes.
Yeah, I guess. If we're talking about the first 12 episodes, whatever. This one, I'm just going to bring this up for me and myself. Best original anime went to Ninja Kamui, which I think is so funny.
I heard a lot of people making fun of that.
I never watched
I don't
it.
get why people are making fun of it
Why?
for winning that. Because I never saw it. I don't know
Because when it
about
comes to like best original series, like the whole concept of the show is really like it's not that original. Like it's just a revenge story. It's like John Wick, literally, because the guy is like that dude in his universe. He's that assassin.
What did it beat out?
I don't know what. Hold on, because when I click on it, it doesn't tell me.
No, that's fine. It's no biggie.
I don't think it was a lot of well-known anime because I remember that one, and I was like, I don't know any of these, so I voted for ones with like pretty girls on it.
The worst.
I didn't know it. I didn't know any of that category.
What won best opening?
Oh, Dandadan.
Yeah,
Dandadan won best opening and best song,
Nice.
which rightfully so.
That's it. Deserved that. So that was a right thing. Anything else egregious from the awards before we wrap up?
I don't know. Mashal won best comedy, rightfully so.
Yeah.
Very happy, very glad for them.
Unfortunately, I can't say I watch enough comedy, but so I can say it was probably the most popular comedy. I don't watch enough comedy to know that comedy bag is deep. You know what I mean? Like,
I wouldn't know either.
I wouldn't be able to confidently say it was the funniest anime of the year because I don't watch enough of that genre.
Okay.
So. Witch Watch you gotta watch though. Please watch Witch Watch. You're gonna love it. It's
Witch Watch?
Witch Watch. I was talking about before. It's so cute.
Okay.
There's really like nothing else to mention on here.
Quick run.
Apothecary Diaries did win best voice artist performance.
Ooh, nice.
Cool, I guess.
right? The
This-
only thing.
Participation trophy at this
so
point.
did One
No,
Piece.
it's a little award. Everybody's happy to get an award and get some recognition.
That's it.
Yeah.